Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm sharing with you some healthy dessert recipes for the holidays. These are all so good. They're new ones, so if you're a fan of my ones from previous years, you are going to love these as well. I did also make a completely free healthy holiday ebook with all of my top recipes from over the years, so make sure you grab that. I'll leave the link down below. And today we are making peppermint brownies with a really simple, easy recipe. No fake flours or anything like that. It's just simple, wholesome ingredients. We're also going to make some chocolate pecan pie bars, which is this year's twist on my original pecan pie bars. And then we are making some puppy chow, because who doesn't love puppy chow? And this, of course, is a healthified version, all made with good for you ingredients, gluten-free, dairy-free, grain-free, refined sugar-free, but obviously tastes amazing. So let's go ahead and jump in. So the first thing we're making are these chocolate pecan pie bars. I took my famous pecan pie bars from the last couple years and we're making a chocolate version. So we're making the same crust out of almond flour, some vanilla, maple syrup, and coconut oil. It's a very simple but delicious crust that is satisfying, gives you that shortbread feel. I've been making this one for years and I know it is one of your favorites. So we are going to mix that together, and then we are going to make some of the chocolate for the crust. So we are going to mix together chocolate, coconut oil, some coconut sugar, and then to that we're also going to be adding in some tapioca flour. You can also use arrowroot, some vanilla, along with an egg. If you are vegan or plant-based, you can definitely use a plant-based egg here if you wish. And then you're going to be adding in 1/3 cup of maple syrup. And this is what's going to make the nice mixture for our pecan pie bars. So while the crust is in the oven, we're just going to go ahead and stir that until nice and smooth. After the crust is cooked, I'm going to add in 1 1/4 cup of chopped pecans to the base of the crust, and then pour the chocolate on top. And as always, all measurements will be in the description box below, as well as the link to my new free healthy holiday ebook that I made for this year. So after you've baked it and allowed it to cool, all you need to do is slice it. You must allow it to cool fully so that you get these wonderful chocolate pecan pie bars. Next up, we're making peppermint brownies, and I don't know about you, but peppermint is one of my favorite flavors of the season, probably the most favorite. So we're gonna use some bananas as the base. I am taking my famous 4-ingredient brownie recipe and we're making a peppermint version. And I always like to bake my bananas until black because it brings out the sweetness of the bananas, makes them softer, and also makes them sweeter. And it's great to use some natural sweetness. And we're also not going to be using any flours in this recipe. So it's really easy because bananas are something a lot of you can find at your local grocery store. So we're going to use that along with some nut butter. I like to use a mild flavored one like a cashew or an almond. And then we're going to be adding in some raw cacao, mixing that in along with some baking soda. So add that all together, and then I lined an 8x8 pan with just some parchment paper, and we are going to scoop this in. I love this because this is really easy to make, and you're also going to be adding in 1 teaspoon of peppermint extract into the brownies. Top it with some peppermint chips if you like. That's just optional, just to give it a little bit more flavor, and some crushed candy canes once it is cooled, and then you can slice them again. And these are going to be a really fudgy brownie, so definitely wait for these again to fully cool like the pecan pie bars, because you want them to stay nice and solid. So make sure you allow them to cool, and then you'll have fudgy brownies. And then lastly, we're making a twist on a classic, which is puppy chow, but I'm making a healthy version. So I'm using some coconut chips. I'm roughly doing 2 giant cupfuls, but you can also do your favorite grain-free cereal here. To that, I'm adding nut butter. You can use cashew, almond, or if you want, you can use peanut, along with some melted chocolate with some coconut oil in it. And all the measurements again are down below, so don't worry about that. Mix that all together, and then you're going to line this on a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and we're going to be placing it in the fridge for 15 minutes. Make sure to really spread it out into a thin layer on your sheet of parchment paper. After 15 minutes, I'm dusting it with our mixture, which is just some sugar and tapioca flour to give it that puppy chow feel. And then we are going to stir it up, put it back in the fridge for 5 minutes, dust it again, and then put it back in the fridge. So it's just this kind of routine of putting it back in the fridge for 5 minutes, dusting it, back in the fridge for the second time, out and dusting it. And then you're just gonna allow it to fully cool in the fridge depending on how hot your chocolate was. Mine cooled in 10 minutes. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave my latest healthy dessert video here on the screen so you can check that out after this one and make lots more healthy desserts. And do not forget to pick up that free healthy holiday recipe ebook. There we go. Down in the description box. I'll also leave it in the comments because I made so many recipes out the year, so I picked like my top 30 and put it all in this ebook for you. So you can download it to your phone, your iPad, and pull it up whenever you want to make something. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.